back in San Antonio, a chance to play in front of family and friends. So Silva jumps at center along with Robert Woodard II, and we are underway along with Fabrizio Alberto. Third and final meeting of the regular season between the Spurs and the Iowa Wolves. Their parent clubs, the San Antonio Spurs and Minnesota Timberwolves, will meet tomorrow night. Sitting on the bench right now, he's replaced by Kai Bowman.
The way he was, touching his elbow, sometimes when you got a screen in that situation, we will see how it goes the next couple minutes.
DJ Stewart Jr. with the opening bucket for Austin. For DJ Stewart, it's his 5th game. We'll present an issue inside. Now Murphy in the post. Back out, Damian Dotson. And Dotson knocks it down over Brandon Sampson. Damian Dotson. Mentioned this is the third and final meeting between these two teams. They met in Iowa back at the beginning of February. Split the 2-game set. Is Jordan Murphy's jumper? No, but the putback is good for DJ Stewart. Austin came back, won the next night in overtime, 118-115. Dotson's mid-range jumper rattles out, but there's Jordan Murphy to put it back up and in. Iowa averaging 52 in the paint this year. There's Silva, and he'll get the friendly roll. Chris Silva in his 3rd season out of South Carolina, 69 games in the NBA. He suffered in the G League bubble down in Lake Buena Vista last year. 3rd-year man out of Boston College. Sampson with a lane to the hole, scoops it up and in for 2.
Transition, the key.
9-8 here in the opening part of the first quarter. McKinley Wright IV. Nice take off the glass for 2. Last year averaged 15 points, 4 rebounds with the Buffaloes. Spent 3 games up in Minnesota this year as well, too. DJ Stewart Jr. from the corner hits the string.
The play before, how they trying to help Silva, and that's open the lane for the guards to go all the way.
3 countered by Matt Lewis on the other side.
You got to figure out how to stop that aggressively over there.
Dotson's got an early 4, and Iowa continues to scorch from outside. The Wolves are shooting 63% early. The Austin Spurs shooting 50%. And a great backdoor cut by DJ Stewart. Right now, both teams pretty much getting whatever they want here early, Fab. Good sign to get Galen Robinson Jr. back after he left on the opening possession of the game. Robert Woodard II for 3. Nothing but the bottom. Pace in this league is frenetic.
It might be the first time we see shot clock violation.
Well, Brandon Sampson, we mentioned, hit 6 threes the last time these teams played. He's got 3 already in the opening quarter, 11 points. Only a 30% three-point shooter, but not afraid to shoot. Neither is that guy, Jalen Morris, misfiring. Second crack at it. Holman shows you why he's not afraid to shoot from downtown.
When you got such a big guys, with strength, big size, you got to be able like Renfro. You see, that's the thing that you look in that pick and roll. So
the 14-second shot clock reset on an advance.
Okay.
It was in 2018, the 2-minute overtime.
Someone believe that he's a guard.
Jalen Morris, Galen Robinson, Denzel Mahoney, Eric Holman, and Nate Renfro on the floor for Austin. There's Renfro, nice dish. Holman off the glass for 2 with the left hand. Holman's got 5. At the other end, the roll is good.
You got to stop that transition, but also what they do is trying to slow the pace of the Austin Spurs. That is one of the quickest teams in the G League.
Second chance opportunity. Jalen Morris makes him pay. Morris coming off 18 on Friday night in Sioux Falls. Pat Lewis blocked at the rim. Gets his own, puts it in over Jalen Morris.
The coaching staff and everybody start yelling 3 when some of the bigs are in the paint too much. Great drive. Robinson feeling good.
Miller, crowd will bring it back out. 10 to shoot. Miller will get it back from Ben Levy. Miller bouncing off Denzel Mahoney. Nice play from Isaiah Miller. Fab, it's tourney time. Isaiah Miller was the Southern Conference Tournament Most Outstanding Player last year. Playing for UNC Greensboro. Denzel Mahoney drills the 3 right before the horn. Played on January 4th in Toronto. Was his first NBA game since December 14, 2018. As Holman is fouled in an and 1.
You know that with the fadeaway coming another guy. Great offense, great defense. You haven't seen that kind of defense in a bunch of games.
Nice take by Matt Lewis as he found a seam, and Lewis.
Great D, not making the foul, just being straight up.
Coleman rushing off the defense, goes up with the left hand. Nice move from Eric Coleman. McKinley Wright IV out top, baiting Jordan Murphy, pulling him back.
Great D.
Spots Frazier, cutting to the baseline, goes up and throws it down. Right, the fourth.
Drive, moment that was in the other, trying to.
29 career games with the Magic. Inside, Jordan Murphy.
Wow.
Nice job.
That's a lot of work.
Bowman passes it on the baseline. Murphy, too strong with the baseline jumper. Silva bringing it up himself. Euro steps his way to the cup and scores. Yeah, when you're big, can dribble it up the floor, go coast to coast like that, and then you get a take from Sampson like that. You certainly can motivate your team, and Brandon Sampson pulls up over McKinley Wright. No, another offensive board. DJ Stewart Jr. got it. Hits the strings. DJ Stewart Jr.'s second three of the afternoon to the Austin Spurs. Pulls down his 7th rebound. He's got 8 points to go along with those 7 rebounds. Galen Robinson Jr. spots Stewart in the corner on the left side, and DJ Stewart Jr. Shimanga hits the free throw, pulling Iowa to within 1. DJ Stewart Jr. the last 6 for Austin.
Wow.
The last 8 for Austin.
He was ready there.
Sampson couldn't handle it. Stewart. Oh, he picked up the dribble, couldn't get the pass cleanly inside. McKinley Wright spots an open Isaiah Miller, and Miller puts it off the window for 2. Sampson averaging 14 points, 4th season out of LSU. Wright with the ball, attacking on Galen Robinson off the glass and scores. Looking for the foul as well.
Great. Just keep that offensive mind.
Extra pass, Dotson, deep 3. Got it! Damian Dotson! Miller misses the free throw. Iowa's 4 of 6 from the line. Austin's 4 of 7. 2-point lead for the Spurs. Dotson drills another 3. Robert Woodard II throwing it up and looking for DJ Stewart. It was broken up. McKinley Wright quickly as he hands to Ben Levy. The lane opens up and Ben Levy makes no mistake about that one. McKinley Wright will hang on here for a few more seconds.
Close that right.
Now driving on Javon Graves and works off him for 2. Alberto and our entire crew, I'm Dan Weiss. Thanks for joining us here today on Bally Sports. And again, hello to those joining us on NBA TV this afternoon as Robert Woodard II gets the opening bucket of the second quarter. Iowa forces almost 19 turnovers a game. That's 4th best. Melvin Frazier Jr. inside for 2.
The referee are looking the game.
Stewart from the baseline, knocks it down. DJ Stewart Jr. 5-point lead for Austin. Silva up top, playing with 4 fouls. To Brandon Sampson, driving off the glass and scores.
Smooth.
Murphy following up. Nope. Sampson had, I believe, 13 in the first quarter. And an and-1 for McKinley Wright IV. Silva rolling to the bucket. Now to McKinley Wright IV. Silva inside with a mismatch. Galen Robinson defending him. Nice pass inside, and Wright lays it up and in.
How he's taking shots, putting his big body everywhere.
Bowman showing his big body as he goes up strong and throws it down. 45 games in Golden State. And again, this is player coming here, no. And the loose ball claimed on the deck, and Isaiah Miller will save it here for Iowa. Quickly pushing. Melvin Frazier Jr. missing on the bunny, but right there for the putback is Malik Ben Levy.
Ben Levy.
Pretty good defensive third quarter here, and another turnover by the Austin Spurs. Iowa running the floor, and throwing it down is Brandon Sampson. Boy, we've seen showtime on a few different levels here. Trying to extend the Iowa lead here. Renfro spots Morris. Morris, a little floater. No, Renfro there for the putback dunk.
Renfro's.
Bowman. Screen from Renfro. Bowman throws it up. Renfro throws it down.
Or a floater is okay.
Yeah, so I played against number 7, Isaiah Miller, the 6-foot guy.
Yeah.
He got bounced. that came through and enjoyed this process. I felt like that I believe I was 19, maybe getting ready to turn 20. You know, you come over here and you really get it developed, and you know how happy Pop was. You know, he tried to hold it in, but you could just see it. And, but it was definitely a different type of energy. It was amazing.
And you were not to be denied on that last rebound off the Josh Richardson miss. Like you.
I mean, I trusted Jay Rich to, you know, hit the free throw, but I was like, just in case, you know, I gotta get the position early, and you know, just crash the glass, and it rolled out right there.
A moment ago, and now Damian Dotson skips it back out. Holman out top, shrugs off Ben Levy. Now a step back three. Got it.
Come on now.
Dotson, he hits the jumper with the shot clock expiring. That'll be a 2 for Damian Dotson.
To win, and I think you're going to be maybe in the switch guarding Karl Anthony Towns a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a shooter now.
Yeah, he's a great player, for sure.
For the three-point shootout.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I started off so bad. Started off the year.
But still within 3 here with 3.5 to play. Sampson throws it up and gets the rolling in for Brandon Sampson. 22. And a turnover. DJ Stewart Jr. lost it.
Great D.
McKinley Wright scoops it up and in. Too strong. They battle for the rebound. Robert Woodard II rips it away. Dotson for 3. Got it! David Dotson drains the 3. Huge second chance point. Wright in the paint. Underneath Robert Woodard II scoops it up and in. 17 for McKinley Wright IV. Shoot. Galen Robinson Jr. pulling it out on Wright. Galen goes up, no. Rebound pulled down. Melvin Frazier Jr. was made his only free throw today. We mentioned before he is 5th in the G League at 90%.
Some, you know, heavy legs for this game. That might be also the score.
Dotson hits them both. Ben Levy gives it back to Wright. Wright attacks. Wright puts it up, puts it in. McKinley Wright IV, 19 in the game, and some tough takes on the last couple of possessions. Robinson. Austin gets into their action. Galen Robinson switching hands, puts it up, no. And the rebound pulled down by Iowa. No timeout. He will stand inbound. Sampson in his face. 1.9 to play. Morris spots Stewart falling away for the win. We'll go to overtime. Getting a full education of G League rules here. There's McKinley Wright, who's 1 assist shy of a triple-double. And he's got the triple-double now as Matt Lewis drains the 3. Lewis back out top. Gets a step, attacks, puts it up, puts it in. And a quick 5 for Iowa. It's a 2-possession game. Robert Woodard II backing his way in, stops, left the jumper short, and rebound secured by Iowa. Picks it back up, still 4 to shoot. Back out to Lewis. Lewis's 3 blocked. They still used all 24 of the shot clock.
The game, but you got to really get used to be efficient. Austin Spurs score a bucket or 3. It's almost game.
Miller, 1 of 2. 6-point game, timeout, Austin. It's 13.6. Dotson out to Galen Robinson, throws it away. 7 seconds left, Robinson for 3. Short, and the Iowa